So we're gonna start with a little bit of Odd Man Out. I want to watch more of it. I'm in the mood to watch it, which is when when I seem to do these episodes every once in a while. These types of things. I'm like, I sit throughout the day and I'm like, you know what? I could watch a couple more episodes of Odd Man Out. So that's what we're doing, and then we'll switch to Hollow Knight a little later. After like 2 or 3 episodes of Odd Man Out. If you're new to Odd Man Out, remember, it's this thing on YouTube I found a little while back where they get 7 people in a room, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 7 people. Oh, it says it there on the title. My bad. 7 people get into a room. All of them are of some group, except for one of them, which isn't a member of that group. And then it's up to it's a stupid show. It's very stupid. But for some reason, I keep coming back. This is the 3rd stream I've done of this, I think. I've been spacing them out, but I think so. Yeah, sounds right. So yeah, we'll do like 2 or 3 episodes of this, like we did in the other streams, and then we'll move over to Hollow Knight. This one, 6 BTS fans versus 1 secret hater. When did this come out? 2019. This is very much a SEO grab, if I've ever seen one, especially back on this time. But at any point, you talk about BTS, you sneak the word BTS into your video, ooh, you're good. You're good. So like I said, we'll play. I'll pause a lot. I'll say a lot, and hopefully I get the secret hater correctly, and then we go from there. I don't know what this intro is. Who are these people? I think I've seen these 2 guys before. Who's this guy?
Good humans, welcome to another episode of Odd Man Out.
That's right. For all you K-pop fans out there and the BTS army, this one is for you.
It's good. The intro is good because it allows me to test the audio and make adjustments as we play it.
Super grateful to our sponsor, Simple Habit, for bringing this episode
Simple
to you guys.
Habit,
It's an
yeah.
amazing meditation app. Ian meditates all the time.
I'm a busy man, I get frenzied all the time, but when I meditate in the morning, it just
Frenzied,
calms me down.
yeah. Simple Habit,
is all about mental
guys.
well-being and being grounded.
Simple
So it's a really
Habit,
nice thing to
yeah.
work with them.
Now enjoy the episode.
Please welcome BTS. International Super.
I know who BTS is. Come
I
on.
literally have a tattoo of my bias on my ankle.
You're joking.
Me.
That seems like cheating. Can I just say, to start off, it seems like cheating to be able to be like, I have a tattoo of them on my body. It seems a little cheaty.
Can that be for V or can that be for something else?
Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, remember, I'll let them introduce themselves first, uninterrupted. This is the system we've implemented, and then we'll go back and I'll give first impressions.
We brought together 7 BTS fans.
I'm a BTS fan.
I am a BTS fan.
I am a BTS fan.
I am a BTS fan.
I'm a BTS fan.
I'm a BTS fan.
I am a BTS fan.
BTS fans.
Okay. God. Coughing has subsided a little bit. It's not like throughout the day type thing. Now it's really like just a bit towards the end of a day kind of thing, I feel like. Also, if I've had alcohol, I think it affects it, makes it worse. So there's that as well. Here we go. We'll go slowly. Brianna, terrible spelling. Can we first say terrible spelling of her name? I'm gonna say yes. She's a BTS fan.
BTS fan.
I am a BTS.
Trinity. She seemed very enthusiastic saying it. Like that facial expression, she was like bobbing her head. I think she is as well.
fan.
I am a BTS.
Ty? Not convinced. Also, that hat. What is going on? What is going on?
I am a
Mika. Yes, you're a BTS fan.
BTS fan.
I'm a BTS.
Sure, Jose.
I'm a BTS fan.
Darla. Okay.
I am a BTS fan.
Oh man, Alan. God, I can't tell if like Alan here is like if this is the heavy play to be like, oh, I mean, look at how I'm dressed and everything. Like, how could I not be a BTS fan? Like, I can't tell if that's like leaning way too heavy into it.
There's 7 BTS fans.
I'm a BTS fan.
I am a BTS fan.
I am a BTS.
I'm unconvinced by him. I'll say front running. I feel like he is not a BTS fan.
I am a BTS fan.
I'm a BTS fan.
I'm a BTS
And then she's maybe my second place so far.
fan.
So I'm putting a 1 and a 2 at the beginning here right now.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
I'm ready. Okay, no speed round. I think it's been a while since we've seen the speed round. I think they deemed the speed round to be dumb. Because it was. It was essentially dumb. Why are we gonna give 1 minute for people to like, what can you do in a minute? That's stupid. I'm glad it's gone. It seems to be gone.
All right, so I guess we should just go around and talk about how we got into BTS.
The first person to start talking, I was gonna suspect them immediately.
Good rule of thumb. Good rule of thumb. Always be suspicious of the first person that jumps out. They're trying to prove too much.
Right when the buzzer started, she was like, "Okay, guys."
I actually started just because I wanted to see what like the hype of K-pop was.
Such a good answer. It's a good, solid answer.
And
yes.
soon after, I bought tickets to their concert. It started in February, and I've been whipped ever since.
So I got into loving BTS in January, and like I was like digging their fashion ever since.
Oh, you're digging their fashion, you say? Oh.
I'm like so obsessed.
Yeah, they dress great, but I was like, I don't think that's the reason you become a fan. I don't know. I just thought it was weird that he's...
That's a weird gatekeeper-y statement to make. Who's to say, oh, you can't like them because of their fashion?
Said he's a supporter because of their fashion.
It's a gateway. It could be a gateway. Get out of here, Jose.
So one of my best...
No way, Jose, I say to what he said. No way, Jose, I say to what Jose said.
friends,
Just
her
go.
dad actually was one of the concert organizers for the Wings tour, and so she was like, hey, I have like extra tickets. And then after that, I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to get into them, and it was just like downhill ever since.
So what we learned with the Beyonce episode 2 parts ago, I think the Beyonce thing was the first one we watched. If it's the same as that, it's not only that they just don't like BTS, it's like they actually hate BTS. Like the other guy, the Beyonce one, he's like, nah, Britney, better. Screw Beyonce, or whatever the case was. So whoever's a secret hater probably knows a lot about BTS or knows of BTS, and they have some vendetta against them for whatever reason, because they have miserable lives or something. I don't know.
So do you guys like all consider yourselves like fan or ARMY? Because you know there's...
Here we go. This is a good blurb. ARMY, the official name of the BTS fandom. That's weird. I didn't know that. And usually implies a level of dedication to the band. Okay.
It's like a difference. You know what I mean?
I would say I'm ARMY. I'd say I'm borderline.
I'm ARMY.
Army.
Because I'm a newer fan, I would say fan. Like actually, I'm not even like knowing of this big difference until now.
Oh man, see, that immediately in this first round, people are gonna latch on to that and be like, oh, that's a good reason to vote him out. Whether it's right or wrong, it's like you gave a good reason to single him out.
So what do your friends your age think about like you being ARMY?
I mean, most being ARMY, they don't really care.
Do you like openly tell them that you're
yeah.
ARMY?
Yeah.
Well, Tay is a little, older than us, like everybody else who was in the box, and that kind of threw me off at first.
I think it's cool, but even I was like, you're kind of a grown-ass man, you know?
Harsh.
Saying?
Harsh.
I've got a
Harsh.
minute left to try to figure out.
Okay, everyone's biased.
Oh, shit.
Bias. In K-pop, the member of an idol group that is your favorite. Okay, that's a good term. Let's see who jumps out. I'm gonna rewind and
I think it's
I want to see
cool,
the reaction.
But even I was like, you're kind of a grown-ass man, you know what I'm saying?
The thing I want to say about the bias term, and what kind of linking to what I was saying earlier, is that maybe there's someone in here who's like, no, I'm not a, like, it could be very reasonable for it to be that someone in this group is not a BTS fan, but there's some other K-pop idol, the teen group, whatever. And so they know all the terms and lingo and even of BTS, but it's going to come down to the end and they're like, no, I'm not a BTS fan. I'm a whatever fan, you know? And it's going to be like, oh, that's hard to find out, you know? Like, fuck.
All right, we got a minute left to try to figure out.
Okay, everyone's biased.
Oh, J-Hope. J-Hope. 정호섭. 사랑해요.
I'm double biased. Tae and Hobie.
So my ultimate bias is Jungkook. And then
Hell yeah.
I was bias wrecked by Jimin.
Okay, so everyone who hasn't answered yet, you need to look at, like, if they're, like, trying to pay attention to the names so that they can say the names, possibly.
Oh, yeah.
Yoongi is coming for me.
I feel like you have to bias every single one and then decide like who your bias is.
So you don't have a bias?
I mean, not really. I would maybe Namjoon only because he's so
Maybe.
smart. But like, well, probably Hobie on depth save, man. But we got 30 seconds, so Laji Molala.
Huh?
Whatever he just said, which I don't know, was like him attempting to grab some kind of like life hook, because he saw in these last 10 seconds him being like, I'm not a fan of one single member. They're all like, oh, and you're old, we're gonna vote you out. And he's like, this is my lifeline. Like, saying whatever he just said is some attempt, and she understands. She's like, what the fuck did you just say? She's me right now. What are you doing?
All right. I think I just figured something out.
Alan definitely wasn't giving us as much as we wanted.
Trinity. She was like emanating some type of energy next to me. 사랑해.
Wow, they are, look how look how fucking split they are, dude.
미안하다.
Love you guys. Bye.
Okay, so like I said, there's a good chance that it could be him if it was like, if he's maybe, like I said, into another group and he's just a part of the like K-pop culture, or this is like a weird act, like dress up thing he's got going on. Then they're smart.
Everybody had a little too much info. Easy to slip by as just a casual army. So one of my plans were eliminate the baby armies first.
If everyone feels confident that you've already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. So raise your hand if you wish to continue the game.
Oh, we got an advert here. 8-minute round 2. Ah, shit. Get out of here, TurboTax.
That's right. TurboTax free.
Hey, if you need to file taxes, don't use TurboTax.
Great sleep has arrived at
That's
homes
my
across the
information to you.
country. Casper delivers more than an award.
I mean, I was able to get some indication with the last 2 seconds of the game.
Okay.
So if I go Tony Montana.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that is.
I know what you mean by that.
Exactly. That's where my delineation of, all right. Now, my fear.
He's trying to weed him out with some weird phrases. Some weird incantations are being said by this old gentleman with the dumb hat. And these others, there's the 2 girls, the one on the far left here, and then the girl who also looked and was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's tough. It's tough.
Fear is you might be a baby army, or again.
I fully admitted to
That's my fear.
being, like joining us in February.
You got it, no Lachi Molala, Tony Montana. These are just inside jokes every army knows.
I had no idea.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm uncultured. I will fix that after this.
I know most of the YouTube videos, which is why I'm actually confused as to why I don't know that. But, I mean, if I have to whip it out, I will.
To whip, excuse me? Oh, the tattoo
I
thing.
literally have a tattoo of my
I was
bias
selling the
on
cold
my
open.
ankle.
Please show us.
You're joking. Videos,
What was the
which is why
tattoo
I'm
of?
actually confused as to why I don't know that. But, I mean, if I have to whip it out, I will. I literally have a tattoo of my bias on my ankle.
Of your bias. Oh, of her favorite
Please show
guy.
us. You're joking. V.
A V.
And my best friend has one of J in the same place for G-Man.
Now, we saw in the cold open what other people are going to say. It could be anything, you know? Like, that's a smart, like, oh, here we go.
can that be for V, or can that be for something else?
I don't know. That could be like a janky Nike swish. That could be a lot.
All right, I'm going to bet that she didn't get a janky Nike swish tattooed on her ankle, but that's just me.
A whole lot of things. I don't know.
So you said you got into them since February of this year.
Yes.
What albums have you listened to?
I mean, pretty much all of them. I'd say my favorite one is probably Speak Yourself, because that's like what got me into them.
They don't have an album that's named Speak Yourself. It's Love Yourself.
Oh no, she maybe misspoke. Maybe she misremembered, or maybe she's not a fan. But if she like misspoke, she's gonna be like, ah, shit, I've said the wrong thing, and he's gonna be like.
So you love this new album, this
Yes.
past album. What B-side do you like from that album?
Oh my God, B-side. Are you
Like that's
Not,
not
like
the
not a
title
title
track.
track. Like not Boy with
Oh,
Love.
okay. Home. Home's my favorite.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of the last album. I wasn't.
I wasn't either, but I like Boy with Love.
I thought I
love Boy
wasn't,
with
and then I
Love, but,
gave it
like, the
another
entire album
listen over. I
wasn't
was like,
that
what am I talking about?
Okay, girl in white there who said that it's not her favorite album. Super easy thing to say, because then if they question you about it, you'll be like, oh, I don't remember any of the songs on it because it was not my favorite. And then she was like, she could probably see the timer, because I think they can see the timer, and she just wanted to like have time run out. So
Everyone was you and started asking me, and I was all
running the
like,
clock
I
at that
literally
point.
forgot everything. Like, you don't.
We want to get anybody who has any type of suspect feeling out, because I trust my gut.
I just seriously thought that there's no way this dude could be a BTS fan.
this fucking old man, dude. That's not fair.
Y'all made me expose my tattoo just to call me fake.
A BTS fan.
I didn't mean to rewind there. My bad. She's acting like exposing her fan tattoo or whatever is so taboo. What is she?
Y'all made me expose my tattoo just to call me fake. That's so messed up.
Get out of
So
here.
you said you were borderline.
Yeah, I'm borderline.
Why?
Cause
Wait, did the thing
Y'all
say
made me
round
expose
2?
my tattoo just to call me fake. That's
Look
so
at the
messed
round that
up.
pops up here. Round 2? No, this is round 3. Come on, production. Come on, editor. Get your shit together.
So you said you were borderline.
Yeah, I'm borderline.
Why?
Cause I just started in like 2017, and I guess cause my like obsessive K-pop phase is behind me. Cause I started getting into K-pop at like 2010.
I feel like when you are in the army, you are proud to represent. So
Okay.
So you don't just say, I'm iffy about it.
Okay, I was knee deep in the YouTube world, and I was so obsessed with BTS. So
I say this story a lot, but there was, I can't remember if it was freshman year or maybe probably closer to sophomore year, because I feel it was the year where I roomed with a friend, where then he left college, and then I just had the room to myself for most of the year, because he had left for personal reasons. And so, but I think it was early on sophomore year, so that's why I think it could have been maybe freshman year. But I remember, so it would have been 2012, and for maybe a week solid, I think I was like weirdly I can't even say obsessed with K-pop, but like it was my first time exposing myself massively to it. Like I had known K-pop was a thing, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna like see what this is all about. And so I spent like I said, it was literally like a single week where I was watching, and this is what, like I said, 2011 or 2012. So it was still, I feel like, before the massive boom that happened with K-pop here in America. Like, I drenched myself for a week, just watched so many, like, mostly music videos of a bunch of different, like, groups, but then, like, interviews and everything. And for some reason, it was just because, not because I was like, oh, I'm now a huge, like, K-pop fan, but it, shit, stop. It was like, I've got a heavy finger tonight. But it was like where I was just massively curious, and I was like, I need to sate my curiousness. And I can't, like I said, it was 1 week, and then after a week I was over it, But for that week, I was just constantly, I remember pulling up my laptop and just like watching so many random videos. It was crazy. It was crazy. Weird times.
Just say, I'm iffy about it.
Okay, I was knee deep in the YouTube world, and I was so obsessed with BTS. So I decided to apply to the airport because I knew that they fly through the airport.
I knew they flew through the airport. Bruh. Can't.
Work at the airport?
Yeah, I actually got a job at LAX just to see BTS. I know, tragic.
How did
That is tragic. That is rough.
you guys feel about the Be Free commentary?
What is this, Beefer? You guys could have taken the road towards becoming rappers, but you couldn't beat that temptation. Is BTS's music hip-hop? Is wearing makeup on stage like a girl hip-hop? What is this?
Years ago.
Where he calls them girls and
Yeah,
tells them.
that whole thing with the rap community and
I
attacking
mean, let's be
them.
honest. For the most part, even the Korean hip hop community, or especially the idol community, some of the worst cultural appropriators you'll ever meet in the world.
Oh, yeah, true.
Let's be honest. I mean, but at the same time, you have to understand.
True.
It's a country of like, it's a homogenous country.
I'm telling you right now, of these people left here, I think they're all knowledgeable of the K-pop group. I think it really is going to become like what I had said earlier. I think it's one of these people is going to be like massively into a different K-pop band. And they're going to be like, this K-pop band that I'm a fan of is way better than BTS. Fuck BTS like thing. So it's harder. They have to like really nail down questions about BTS if they have any hope.
Question I asked, it was like deflected. So I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to keep this going a bit. The cultural appropriation is one thing, but it's more so how like the rap community made them feel like other. That's what I kind of like talking about more.
Because again, they're superficially just taking what they think hip hop is.
I feel like when they first started out, there was just this like adamant like, I want to be this alpha male, I want to be this. Like it wasn't
It's almost
authentic.
like they had anger in them.
You know, that was back when he had the perm, but we're not gonna speak about that.
he doesn't want to speak about that, so let's just.
Like the glow up was it's just been immaculate with them.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
she was so vocal in the first 2 rounds, but then in the 3rd round when we were getting really deep, she was crickets. I was like.
Tay seemed to know a little bit too much, too many like official things, textbook kind of things.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. I think Tay is some other so we've gotten enough people where I'm gonna have to solidify my answer. I think it's gonna be Tay is a K-pop fan or some other idol is an idol group or something, or just knows of the culture, but is not like a BTS fan. Which I may or may be right, but I don't want to say it yet, but
Raise your hand if you have any
I'm curious how they go if they do another round.
in the square and you'd like to continue the game.
I feel like they're gone. I feel like they're good.
Yeah.
Again, remember what I said. If you're the faker, it seems, unless you're really trying to like double fake, in this case, it would be better for you to be like, no, I think we got them eliminated, because then you're safe, right? But you could really be playing the game, and you could be like, oh yeah, no, they're still in here. And if you're adamant that they're still in there, then it would deflect, right? But so it's a tricky part to this game.
Yeah, because I have one doubt.
I have one doubt.
Yeah.
It's like
One of you two has to decide if you guys have any doubt, we continue the game.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Another round.
I
Let's
guess
go.
I started realizing you could still be a K-pop fan but not be a BTS fan.
She knows. She said what I said. And that's the thing.
Okay, what's your doubt?
My doubt was Mika, to be honest.
My doubt is you.
Because you had no idea when I said Lajimolala. You gave this blank stare.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like she could be like a multi that doesn't multi BTS at
yeah.
all. But
I
like
feel
she
like you were
just
saying a
knows
lot
about
of
them.
textbook things.
Textbook
Especially when we started getting into the Be Free thing, you immediately started about cultural appropriation. I'm like, okay, that's kind of not on topic, because that's something that's evident in all of K-pop. Like, that's another conversation. We could talk about that later.
What's your favorite V-Live episode?
I'm trying to think back to when he did the album review. Crap. See,
Okay,
now brain farting,
what's your
so-
favorite Run BTS episode?
Run
If you
BTS,
have
Army Bomb.
If I have one,
Or Army Bomb.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've seen every Army Bomb, but my favorite Run BTS, probably when they were in the sauna, about what was that, 5-6 episodes ago?
I don't remember that. A lot.
Oh no.
A lot of our fandom knows and loves these videos. We talk about them all the time. And he was like, oh, I was like, okay, there's so many.
Oh,
just
they're
choose
gonna
one.
get them out. They're
One
gonna
was
do
when
what I
they went
wanted
to
them
Six
to do.
Flags in Texas, and Hobie was on one fucking roller coaster. I don't remember. The other one was when they got scared and they were supposed to go to the zoo, but then they ended up getting scared by zombies.
Guitar Center's President's Day sale. Save up to 40%.
Okay, so if I'm right, get out of here. If I'm right, and this guy is the faker, right? Bold of him to want to do another round if that what gets him eliminated. You know what I'm saying? That would be rough.
You hate to see it.
Damn. That's my guess, though.
Now
You know what I mean?
This game is so hard, you don't know who the mole is. It could be anyone. And the only person you can be 100% sure of is yourself, whether you're the mole or army. That's all you can be.
The mole or army.
Red, the mole is still in the
All right, we have not. So what I was gonna say earlier, we have not seen the box, the weird box, turn green at all. No one has won except for the moles on the episodes we've done so far. So we'll see. They did eliminate the majority of people. So I do want to say that I think this is our first episode where we've gotten down to just 3 people, maybe. So they eliminated more than half the people.
square and you lose.
My
The
Lord
lights
Jimin.
around you turn green, you have successfully voted them all out, and you win the money.
That guy is looking shiftier and shiftier to me.
Lord Jimin, please come down on us.
Is it Tay? Am I right? Oh, if I'm right, dude, my head's gonna be so big right now.
I'm happy that we won.
I'm so happy. Like, there's no other way. We know who's not army. Like, we can sense it. We can feel it in our bones.
If the mole wishes to reveal themselves, they can step into the square.
Oh, now I feel super betrayed. She walked in like, oh, black army, girl.
I am not a BTS fan. I'm an EXO fan.
See, that's what I told you what it was gonna be. It was gonna be, oh, I'm a fan of some other group, you know?
The one thing that I wasn't surprised about was that she is an EXO fan. Who's your group?
EXO.
I knew it was gonna be XOL. I knew it was gonna be XOL.
What up?
Yeah, the K-pop fandom is definitely pretty vicious towards each other, and I think especially after today, I think it's just silly. Everyone was super nice. Really, we're no different. We just like different groups, and it's dumb to fight over something as trivial
Jesus,
as that.
sorry.
BTS fans come in all different shapes and sizes and ages and genders and races. It's just a beautiful fandom.
Trinity, I got your back, girl. If anyone wants to fight, they gotta talk to me first, okay?
Do you have any last words to other BTS fans?
Let's just keep supporting the boys. I believe their message is worth getting out to the world. One day, if everyone could be army, it'd be a better world.
Oh, okay.
First time in
Oh,
Odd Men Out
okay.
history.
They did it.
To catch
You
them
did
all.
it,
My
BTS
God.
Army. Do not hate on the mole. Try not to.
Don't hate. Meditate.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Because.
All right, I've seen enough of you. Let me get a drink here really quick, and then we'll watch one more episode. So give me a sec here. Okay, we're back here. Let's see. Oh boy, here we go. 6 Trump supporters versus a secret hater. God, we have to deal with... Oh shit, I'm banging the table, my bad. Sorry if that sounded bad. Oh god, 6 Trump supporters. Shit. Alright. Fuck. Get me in here. What do I get?
What's up?
Alright. Sure. 6 Trump supporters, secret hater. I would love to be put into the box as the secret hater on this one. I'd yell at everyone.
Hello, good humans. Welcome to another episode of Odd Man Out.
We want to feature you in an intro, so stick around till after the video to find out the rules.
Enjoy in the meanwhile.
No.
I see so many people who are using government assistance to go to Disneyland. That's not what it's for. It's so that you can make America great again.
Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be 10 minutes of just... Ugh. I'm gonna have to listen to just the stupidest shit being said. Lord help me. Alright, here we go. Let me tell you right now. Just from this shot, I'm gonna say the girl that was speaking there in the cold open, Trump supporter. Girl on the far left, Trump supporter. Tall black dude, Trump supporter. I'm iffy on others. And that's right, I'm judging by looks. That's how we do it here.
We brought together 7 Trump supporters.
I am a Trump supporter.
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 Yeah, you are. Okay, so... Okay, so one of them, when she was saying I'm a Trump supporter, it felt like she was having to hold back, like, laughter. I think it's the second person, the first girl that comes up. Mike, oh god, he probably is a Trump supporter, but this also could be like, oh, I'm the old dude, so I'm trying to, like, throw you off type thing.
I am a Trump supporter.
I
Her. She feels like she's trying to hold back laughs.
am a Trump supporter.
You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? And I know that's a silly reason for me to think she isn't a Trump supporter. But for some reason, I'm not getting Trump supporter vibes from her. God, that's me just fucking going based off looks, though. I mean, it's also the combination of the laughing thing here. Watch.
It's so that you can make America great again.
She's talking with...
We brought together 7 Trump supporters.
I am a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
Look at her face during that whole time. She's, like, having to stifle back laughter. Also, Zacharias. God damn.
I am a Trump supporter.
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 Oh, she got a weird
brought
cut.
together 7
The fourth person
I
speaking
am a
there
Trump
got
supporter.
another weird
I
cut
am
there.
a Trump supporter.
I am a
Watch
Trump
for it.
supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
Or fifth.
I am a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump.
Why do they have to
We
do
brought
that?
together
Can't
7
they?
Trump
It's 3 words
I
or
am
4
a
words.
Trump
Why can't they
supporter.
just take another
I am
take?
a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump
What
supporter.
I am
happened?
a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
Yeah, you are,
One
dude.
is a liar.
Supporter.
Okay,
I am
so if I'm gonna say, I get hater from her vibes.
a Trump supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
Potentially hating vibes from him.
I am a Trump.
She's a Trump supporter. Let me tell you something. Yes.
Supporter.
I am a Trump supporter.
Natalie.
I am a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
I am a Trump supporter.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 candidates so far. I've got her, and him. I'm going to say are not Trump supporters. That's how I feel so far.
I am a Trump supporter.
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 I think this will be easier, or not easier, more interesting to watch than the like the BTS one, because this is like, how do you try to weed out Trump supporters out of a group, you know? Like, I'm curious about how the questions are going to go on this.
If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, he or she wins the entire prize.
So I think we should say why we support him.
Oh, we're back with the minute long speed round. Jesus. Yeah. let's spend a minute here. Just everyone tell us why we love Trump. Yep.
Since assuming we all do. So did you want to start?
Sure. I'm supporting him because I'm a dad.
What the fuck? I support him because I'm a dad. All right.
I support him because
I need to see that again.
Say why we support him, since assuming we all do.
It's the end of the day. It's alcohol, and then it's weird things being said on video that make me cough.
So did you want to start?
Sure. I'm supporting him because I'm a dad.
I support him because record unemployment rate at all-time low, stuff like that.
He seems so uncomfortable. If he's trying to convince them these people that he's a Trump supporter, he's doing a bad job. Bad job, Zacharias. It was hand to the mouth. Didn't know what to say.
When people lie, they
Fidgety.
tend to, like, touch their face.
Yeah.
I really love how he's a Christian and he loves Jesus and God. He's actually the only president in history that's
Quicker,
said-
because we have like 6 people. Okay, go.
I support him because he follows the Constitution.
I support him because I feel like we have more religious freedom with him in office than Hillary.
Yeah, there's so many reasons, but America first.
2019. Jesus.
I guess is the reason. Is my reason in all
Same
facets.
here.
Oh, great answer. Same here. Yep. Same here. No one in particular, just everything that's been said so far. I agree. I am super solid with the 3 that I've picked. These 2 and Zacharias over here. Easy 3 choice.
He's done a lot for the country.
So she was right next to me, and she necessarily.
Sirens in the background. Those are on my end. I listen to enough podcasts, especially ones that are being done from home now, to know that it's common courtesy to be like, the sirens on my end, on our end. Whatever.
Cut me off, but she seemed just very nervous. She didn't sound like she believed what she was telling everybody.
Okay. My faith informs my voting. Simple.
God, I could have fucking told you a million. If she's the greatest actress just in body language and looks alone, if she is not the Trump supporter, because I could tell immediately from her looks and whatever that it was gonna be some religious reason for her that she feels that she needs to support the fucking dumbass, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. I'll go back to her.
Cut me off, but she seemed just very nervous.
Give it to
She
me
didn't
again,
sound like she
Catherine.
believed what she was telling everybody.
Okay. My faith informs my voting. Simple as that. And second, my dad has been in the Marine Corps for 30 years, and so vet support is really important to me.
Wow.
What is... I never understood... I mean, I guess I'm getting political here. Whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. I've never shied away from that. Fuck it. What is your dad being in the Marine Corps... What did the former president ever do to make you think like, oh, he's our guy? You know, like that was I mean, one of many baffling reasons to be on his side, but like to be like, because everything that I know and, you know, I've heard him say would not lead me to be like, oh, he's one of us. Like, that just seems very bizarre to me. But I know that these people are fucking delusional. So I know, like, reason and logic doesn't make sense to them. So it is what it is.
It was super nerve-wracking going into the first speed round because you know that everyone has assumptions about how you look.
He's got a lot of diversity of support out there. They just don't speak up.
Mike.
Out of fear. And so it was interesting to try to read everything from body language to what they were actually saying.
Zacharias.
I voted for Sierra in the first round. I thought she was the mole because of her look, her dyed hair, and how she initiated the conversation.
So he's going I just don't trust what he says because I feel like he might be the mole. I don't. I'll say this as well. We've seen this now in several episodes. I don't like the term mole being used for these people. I think I've refrained from using it. It's not that I don't like the word or anything, but it just seems like very weird. Also, it reminds me of that show, The Mole, the like reality competition show called The Mole, which I was a big fan of when I was a lot younger. Shout out Anderson Cooper back in the day.
I think it was the combination of my nerves and because I was wearing a crop top and it's not so conservative.
Poor Anissa, dude. You know what? I think she probably is a Trump supporter. Sadly, like, misinformed or something.
And I had a piercing out earlier. I think it
Wait,
was
did she have it?
a combination of my nerves and
So she has it tucked in at this point.
because I
Did
was wearing
she?
a crop top and it's not so conservative. And I had a piercing out earlier.
So was she trying to? Oh, so she at some point tucked it.
Out of fear.
Tucked
And
it
so
away.
it's
That's I
interesting to
didn't
try to
even
read
notice that.
everything from body language to what they were actually saying.
So she really is trying to either convince them that she's a Trump. I mean, either way, either she is the liar and she's trying to convince a Trump supporter, or she's trying to make sure she's trying not to get eliminated by. You know what? I'm off the Anissa boat. It's unfortunate, but I think she probably is a Trump supporter, and they are just going off of her looks, especially by what she was saying. You know, I'm kind of going with Zacharias.
First round, I thought she was the mole because of her look,
He's trying too hard with the stupid pin, and that he's like a white dude in a suit. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now.
dyed hair, and how she initiated the conversation.
I think it was the combination of my nerves and because I was wearing a crop top and it's not so conservative. And I had a piercing out earlier.
Raise your hand if you have any doubt and you would like to continue the game.
Everybody's going to vote in 2020?
Yes, absolutely.
Does everybody have a favorite for 2020?
I'm voting for Trump.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm proud to cast my vote for Donald Trump.
President Trump, yes.
Trump here.
I think I made people focus on me because I didn't know if I don't know if I would vote for him again. I think that if someone better does come along, I don't want to just automatically say he'll forever have my vote. I just want to clarify just in case you guys don't think that I support him because I totally do. But I am curious that one of the major things right now is immigration. So what is your guys' stance?
No, okay, yeah,
Well,
let's
I'm
go.
a
Let's
second
get this.
generation American on both sides. So my dad's parents immigrated from India, and my mom's from Mexico. So I think this country would be nothing without immigrants at all.
Yeah, I grew up in California, in Los Angeles, California. I've seen the demographics change, not often for the good. You know, there are many homeless
God, Keith.
Americans and veterans. They're homeless on the streets, and yet we spend tons of taxpayer money to support illegal immigration. You know, we have a constitution, and if you can't respect our laws, you know, it's better that you don't come.
Keith, you know he was a Trump supporter. It flowed.
Where do you get?
Two shitty birds of a feather fly together, for sure, on that one.
Your news.
I don't watch any cable news at all.
And I listen to a lot of podcasts, like more specifically like Joe Rogan because he
Oh, God, dude.
usually has people like Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder, along with people who like are more
Just
leftist.
listing people that fucking
I
suck,
typically
dude.
like Joe Rogan
I need to hear what
because he
Zacharias
usually has
says.
people like Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder,
God.
along with people who like are more leftist.
Did you see Alex Jones on Joe Rogan when he was on
I
there?
think he's like wild.
Yeah.
So
That's where I get my most of my information from, Infowars.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, I could be completely wrong, but Zacharias here is throwing out Alex Jones and Infowars and is being like, hey, if I was I probably wouldn't do it because I would act a lot more subtle, But I think his game is like, I'm going to start naming far right stuff to try to throw people off. I think this is Zacharias easily. He's overplaying.
Well, these are really informed people here.
You got to be on top of your game if you're gonna ever talk about politics with anybody.
I want to bring up in the next
If you want to know the truth, you have to look at both sides to understand. You know, that's
We're all hosts of Top Gear America.
Oh boy.
what's going on.
Maybe he's just introverted, but to me, he didn't seem like he was actively engaged in the conversation.
I voted out Mike because I wanted to assume that not all white men are Trump supporters.
Sorry to burst your bubble, ma'am.
I was thinking it was the first person. I said, "Oh, she's gone already." So why am I? You know, it's making it more difficult for me.
Oh, Mike.
And I was wondering how the silence was going to play. I now know.
So, like, what would you...
Yeah, he's just a fucking dumbass old dude, honestly. Fuck him. He's a Trump supporter.
say to the people who are going to think negatively of you as a Trump supporter?
Well, I think the first thing is that no matter what side you stand on, President Trump has reinvigorated our democratic process.
You know. They say, well, he's a racist. I say, well, you just ask them, the people who believe that. You say, well, what's racist about his policy?
Just because of my support, it discredits who I am as a person, or like they're not willing to listen because it's like, yeah, it's really, yeah.
Like in college, because I'm pro-life, I'm discredited from everything. So, oh, you're Catholic, you can't have an opinion on this. We already know what your opinion's going to be.
It's like, we could talk about it. We don't need to fight about it. Just have a conversation. Your next door neighbor probably supports Trump and you don't
I love how he's given the
it.
power back to the people. You know, the elites have held it for so long and they're still fighting to like keep, you know.
What a general ass answer out of Zacharias. If he is an actual Trump supporter, he's your very like basic, like, I'm just gonna reiterate the most general terms from my, like he said, like Alex Jones. Like if this is true, if he's like, oh, I'm just like a piece of plywood just floating in the water of the world, and I just at some point got, collected into just the general talking points of the right side, and now I'm just going to, if I'm ever questioned or if I have to explain myself and why I view certain things, he's just going to give the most basic of terms, like, oh, he's just giving it back to the people and the elites have had it so much, and oh, Alex Jones. I noticed, oh shit, what did I do? What happened?
I think the first thing is that no matter what side
Oh, I hit a
on,
button.
President Trump has reinvigorated.
There was a piece of dust on one of my keys, and I was trying to get it, and I hit the wrong button. Where am I?
To like keep, stay in power, but I think it's really divine and, God.
I'm telling you, dude, if he is a Trump supporter, he's very unfortunate with his body language. He's not understanding that what he's doing is actively hurting his case.
Hand is in it, Jesus Christ.
I have a question probably for the next segment if we have another one.
Zach made himself seem too suspicious
It's
because he had his American pin flag. I thought maybe he was
so unfortunate on Zacharias' part here. Ooh, a tie.
We have a tie. So we're going to do a revote. The tie is Zach and Natalie.
Honestly, I was kind of baffled by it.
I wasn't really surprised just because, like, I don't fit the look of somebody who supports Trump.
Oh, Zach.
I think I voted for Zach because I didn't want to vote for Natalie, which is probably why I voted for Trump. I didn't want to vote for Hillary, so I voted for Trump.
I think he was the liar. I think he's the non-Trump supporter.
Question, I'm curious, because, obviously you guys are like of millennial age. How do you define conservatism?
The current narrative of the left is creating a sort of victimhood. And what I find on the right is that there's a huge victor mentality. It's all how hard do you want to work to get your life to a certain point. I wouldn't even use like the label for myself. Even registered, I'm independent.
It's deregulation and providing the opportunity for everyone to make the best for themselves, not to be provided the best, not to have oversight financially so that you're obligated to someone else. Because my dad came from absolutely nothing, did his national duty, and built a life
This is gonna sound really strong, but I really dislike her.
for himself, and I was able to go to college because of it.
Just want to put this out there.
I see so many people who are using government assistance to go to Disneyland. That's not what it's for. It's so that you can build your
Who's using government assistance to go to Disneyland?
yourself up and make America great again. It's like if I'm going to work and my dad's going to work the hours that he does and not be home so that he can provide for his family, it's only fair that he gets to see that money.
Just really quickly, because I know this round is going to end. So you said that you wouldn't necessarily, you're not for sure casting your vote for Trump in 2020. Is there if you had to vote for a Democratic candidate right now?
As of right now, I don't see that person. Okay. But I just am not sure. I support him now as a president, and in 2016, it's not to say that I wouldn't. It's just whoever.
Yeah. This is like getting really hard.
That's why I didn't want another round.
She talked a lot more than Catherine did, so there's a lot more opportunity for me to like find things.
I didn't want to vote anybody
I think it was
out.
Zach.
I just felt like
I don't even
everyone was
think.
honest, and so I was just like, I don't even think Mike is still in the game, but I wrote his name down.
Wait,
I didn't want to vote anybody out. I just felt like everyone was honest, and so I was just like,
Look at that face. She should get penalized. She should be eliminated just for putting that down. It should be a vote casted against herself for doing that.
I don't even think Mike is still in the game, but I wrote his name down.
Yep, Sierra, get the fuck out of here. You deserve to be eliminated after putting Mike down, who was eliminated 2 rounds earlier. God. Again, they've eliminated more than half. I think it was Zach. Now we're getting advert again. Ugh.
This is a Tempur-Pedic mattress, and its
Go get your Tempur-Pedic mattresses, people. Or not. That's fine. Ooh. Oh no. All right, emergency vote. Who I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna have to go with him. Damn, I was wrong, but now emergency vote. I'm gonna go him. I still hate everything she was saying. I'm gonna be completely honest. It doesn't change the fact. What she was saying sucked. I feel the same.
I am the mole.
I really thought I was gonna win.
All right, young lady. Congratulations.
You did a great job. She did a great job.
I don't consider myself a Republican in any way. All of my positions are pretty progressive. I'm super happy to have had this dialogue. I think that
Dude, if I was her, I'd be rubbing it in their face so hard. I would not be like, oh, I'm so glad I got to have this dialogue. I'd be like, fuck you guys. I'm taking this money away from you. Fuck you. See you in 2020.
this experience has taught me that a lot of the people who are Trump supporters, like Sierra, for example, go back and forth on what they believe and are asking themselves tough questions.
No, they suck, dude.
Like has a story to tell, and everyone's voices should be heard, even if they disagree with you.
Okay, but this is what this says. Let's remember our boy Zach here. He sucks. He is exactly what I was saying. If he is the actual Trump supporter, if he considers himself a Trump supporter, he's just like a floater there out in the water. And he's just like, oh, I've heard people say that there's power to the elites and they're going to get it back to the people. Burr, burr, burr. Like he had nothing of substance to say. He was literally like a fucking, like a mirror or like a tape recorder and just playing back like the most general of terms that he heard from some talking head at some point. God damn. I am disappointed in Zach. I never want to see his face again. If he pops up for an interview, I'm going to be pissed.
What's up, good humans? Thank you for watching.
Thanks so much for watching. If you guys want to be in one of our intros for the episodes in the next 48 hours, put a story
on Instagram.
Fuck
telling
off.
us why you love Odd Man Out.
No, it's fine. I think we're gonna end it there. I kind of only just want to do 2 episodes. 2 or 3 episodes every time we do these streams is totally fine. Every time I see this guy's face. So yeah, those are good 2 episodes. Just an hour on this is fine. Next time we end up doing this 6 straight men versus secret gay guy. Okay. 6 Taylor Swift fans versus secret hater. So it's probably gonna be like the other music things we've had where it's like, oh, I'm a fucking some other music person fan and fuck Taylor Swift. And can 6 psychics predict the fake psychic? Which is really dumb. Unless they're using the term psychic loosely, like I get paid to do stupid psychic stuff, then fine. But if they're like, I actually have psychic powers, this is a joke of a category because no one's an actual psychic. Let's be real here for a second, all right? This is probably going to be just like this Trump one for me. This is probably going to be a frustrating watch when we get to it. Probably next time we do this kind of stuff. So I'm going to hit up a BRB here. I'll choose a song to play. And then we'll get into Hollow Knight. I'll load that up. I got to do some work to load up everything, but yeah. So give me a little bit, maybe 2 songs. Who knows? And I'll be right back.